Welcome to the Banter Blitz Podcast with your hosts, Jimmy, Pete, and Eric.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, the Banter Blitz Podcast. We're getting into Week 11, reviewing Week 10. A lot has happened that we went over a little bit because Eric forgot to hit record.
My bad.
Only about 10 minutes. We're fine. We're just going to repeat ourselves for 5 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. No one give Eric a hard time. Everybody give him a hard time.
Give him hate.
Give him a lot. Anyway, deja vu. But how are we doing, guys?
Good. I won 2, lost 2. It's, that's how it is. Law of averages. Not bad.
1-2, lost 1, 4th place in all my leagues.
Yeah, and I lost everything outside of Dynasty because Nick. On the upside of swing things, Petey went to Norway.
Yeah.
How's that?
Excellent.
Yeah.
You guys should all go. See the northern lights. Sleep in an igloo. Amazing.
It's my homeland.
Gotta go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm slightly extraordinarily jealous of that, but we'll put that to the side. We got a lot to cover. We got news. Peteys Picks is back. He forgot his pickles. Man, you're going to have to drink the ranch again, dude. Got Eric's waiver wires. Week 10 review, Week 11 preview. You know the deal at this point. We got the same thing, same program. So let's get into the news.
Weekly news and injury report.
Okay, so this week, not a hell of a lot of on-field stuff, a lot of off-field stuff, however. So, anybody who held on to Pacheco, he should be back from IR this week. However, that does not mean he's going to play this week. He's going to take at least, I think, 2 weeks to get back into practice, get acclimated, do the whole deal, and then he will probably be back for your playoff run. So that's huge if you had him. If you dropped him, shame on you. Not much else to it. So great news for the Chiefs. Unfortunately for anybody who hates the Chiefs. Bears. I love this. Bears fire Shane Waldron, the OC, which is a long time coming because this offense has been horrendous. The offensive line has been absolutely atrocious. Caleb got sacked 9 times last week. They've gone 23 drives straight without a touchdown. It's just non-existent, man. A long time coming. I think they need to fire Eberflus next, but they got to do something. And everyone's jumping down Caleb's throat, but with an offensive line like that, I don't know what you expect.
Yep.
You know
they
what I mean?
haven't had a good coach since. When do you think they had a good coach? When was their last good coach?
Oh my god.
For me, I've been in this division my whole life. Lovie Smith, right? He was the last good head coach. They had a bunch of other ones. Mark Trestman.
Damn, I can't even.
Such bad coaches. But
I can't even pick one. It's one of those franchises just been unlucky.
Lovie Smith, get this, went 11-5 one year. And
wow.
they lost in the playoffs, and they fired him. 11-5.
I remember
Insane.
that. It was one of those like, what are you doing?
I love Lovie Smith. Love him.
It was like one of the Browns moves. Yep. Not the Browns. Oh yeah, no, the Browns moves. It was one of the Browns moves, like the Deshaun thing. Like, just what are you doing? Baker's whatever. And now look at Baker. So good for him. But okay, so this came up and it's hilarious. Do you guys remember the JSN interview from like March when Waldron was leaving Seattle to go to Chicago?
Yes, I remember this.
Okay. Interviewer asked JSN, Shane is going to Chicago. What do you have to say to the Bears fans? You know what I mean? Like, how do you introduce Shane to the new Bears fans? JSN's immediate response was, "Is this live?" And then the interviewer's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, Well, he's a good person. Completely sidesteps the whole thing.
He dodged that.
And it's been proven because the Seahawks offense was awful last year. And they're so much more dynamic this year by a lot. So Waldron's just, he's outdated. He doesn't know what he's doing with this, with the NFL defenses now. It's not 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, he's done. So we'll see. I think in the offseason, Eberflus goes and they just start over with new coaching staff. We'll see how it goes.
Well, they appointed a new play caller in the offense, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
No, they did, I think.
Mm-hmm. Did they?
I think so. I don't remember who it was.
See if you can find it. I'm not sure who it's gonna be now, but it's not gonna matter, I don't think, for this season. You may see some uptick on the back half, but it's too late in the season to throw a new offense at a team and say figure it out while you still have time. It's not going to matter this year.
Thomas Brown is the new offensive coordinator.
Okay, we'll see how that goes on.
Like
whatever.
Vanilla name, Thomas Brown.
It literally sounds like fill in the space till the offseason, and we're gonna hire a whole new coaching staff. Daniel Jones may or may not start after their bye week, and here is why. If he gets hurt, the Giants owe him a ton of money. If he doesn't get hurt, they're not obligated to pay him all of the money. So why take the chance? The season's over. Everybody knows that the Giants know it. Whatever. So I think they sit him. Drew Lock will be in.
$23 million.
See how he does.
They're saving $23 million.
Has to be better too.
If he gets hurt, it's $23 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not starting. You're not risking $23 million on him rolling his ankle the wrong way. It doesn't even have to be serious. It just has to be enough to take him out. Like, he's not playing again. So we'll see what they do. They might be going after a draft pick this year. Who knows? I don't know if they keep the same coaching staff, if they make moves. I don't know. But Danny Dimes is done.
We've been saying this for
Thank God.
the past 4 years. It's like a cockroach.
That's the problem.
It's over. Thank God it's over.
We say it's over. Who knows?
All right.
Who knows?
That's a good point. It's the Giants. You never know. All right. Jameis Winston's going to start. Cooper Rush is going to start.
Here we go.
Which is kind of nuts. Because how bad does Trey Lance have to be for them to keep going with Cooper Rush?
Bad.
Like, dude, that's Cooper Rush was so bad in this game that there's no reason to not give Trey a chance at it unless he's just been that horrendous in practice or whatever they're, you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense.
It's done.
So, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what you do at CD the rest of the year. It's that we'll have that conversation later, but this offense is shot, man.
Yeah.
T. Higgins, day to day. Again.
For weeks.
Yeah. We'll see. I hate it. I just wish they would put him. You're right. Eric said before, should have just put him on IR. I wish they would have, because now now we're running into like, okay, is it this week? No. Okay, maybe is it this week? No. Oh fuck. What are we doing?
It's wrong.
So, yeah, we'll see. Aaron Jones should be good. He had a rib thing. No problems. They're saying he'll be good to play. DK should be back. They're playing the Niners, which that would be huge for the Seahawks. Sam Laporta is actually, I think DK got hurt playing the Niners. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up in my head. I don't remember. Sam Laporta should be good to go. Keon Coleman out already versus the Chiefs, which this is the first time this season the Chiefs are playing a healthy-ish, now Coleman's out, but whatever, healthier team that is not crap. So I really hope, and that's not for nothing, the Bills are favored.
Yep.
So hopefully the Chiefs are proven to be fraudulent like they are, because my goodness, they just, we're going to get to it. I'm going to skip over the whole rant, but we're going to get to the rant, I promise. Trevor Lawrence could be out the rest of the year with an AC joint. That's if you have anybody on that offense, this is bad. This is bad. Mackie Tack is not the way. He was horrendous. So I don't know. This is scary stuff. Kincaid, knee injury, could miss time.
God, the Chiefs are gonna get away with it again.
Are they?
I forgot about that.
Chiefs are gonna get away with it again.
Mr. Knox.
Dude, here we go again. I mean, Dawson Knox could be okay. He could be fine because not for nothing, Kincaid and Josh seem to have some sort of they don't connect a lot. Like the targets are there, but they just don't connect a lot. I don't know what it is. But if the Chiefs win this, if there's another injury, just this week, James Cook goes down, that would be how this goes.
It's like that meme.
Come on.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Literally, it's every damn week. The only good team, God, I don't want to say the Niners because they have played also good teams. Even when they played the 49ers, they had 2 starters. They had George Kittle. That was it. Debo was out. Ayuk was out. Actually, no, Kittle was out. They had Jennings. That was it. And CMC was out. It's like, come on. I hate him. I'm so done with the Chiefs. Anyway, limited practice players. Devonta Smith, limited. Dallas Goedert, limited. Brian Robinson, limited, but on his way back. Najee, limited, nursing an ankle. He should be okay. We did touch on this last week, but Dak is for sure out for the rest of the year. Season-ending season-ending hammy surgery, which is a weird thing, but he's done. That whole team needs a big-time reboot. George Kittle, tight hammy. He should be fine. That happens all the time to him. I feel like he's always on the injury report for something or another, but he's been fantastic this year, and Juju is on his way back. So as the Bills fall, the Chiefs are coming back together, and this is how this is gonna go. Yep. But unless you guys got anything else, that was kind of the quick version of the news. We can jump into the Week 10 review. Let's talk about how we all hate football. Let's go.
The Recap Blitz.
Okay. Thursday night football. Honestly, the game of the week, I think. This was awesome. This was just nonstop offense. Joe Burrow got you massive points. Jamar Chase got you unbelievable points. And they lose to the Ravens. Bengals lose 34-35. Joe Burrow had a clinic of a day. 34-56, 428, and 4 touchdowns, dude.
Feel bad for the guy.
I can't stand how good he is. When he's good, he's good, man. Unreal. Chase Brown was not needed. 13 for 42, but this was all passing. He got a touchdown, so he was fine for you, but this is all passing. Like, all passing. Jamar Chase, 11 for 264 and 3 touchdowns. What do you do with that?
Win.
Oh, my goodness.
On Thursday.
And then except you don't.
Well, you win in fantasy, yeah.
In fantasy, yeah. Jamar Chase. Chase Brown, 9 for 52. He also got involved in the pass game. Tanner Hudson, 6 for 42 and a tud. Non-stop passing offense. This was a really fun game to watch. Lamar Jackson, 25 for 33, 290, 4 touchdowns. Great game. He also rushed for 33 yards, which is actually low for him. Derrick Henry, 16 for 68 and a tud. Low for
Lamar's
him.
MVP right now. Hands down.
Yes. So, not for nothing. Last year, I don't think he deserved it. I don't. This year, he deserved. Like, there's not even a question.
Yeah.
Last year, it could have been McCaffrey. I thought, and that's bias aside, what was it, a 24 in a row touchdown streak? Like, it was nonsense. But, Lamar is unbelievable this year. Him and Jaden's rookie of the year. If Jaden's not rookie of the year, somebody's... Passing... if you played Zay...
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you? Oh,
Boom bust.
it literally boom bust. Mark Andrews finally 6 for 68 and a touchdown. Rashad Bateman 6 for 54 and a touchdown. And then this is someone everybody knows to play, right? Tylan Wallace 3 for 115. Who in the hell? Right?
I had him in Dynasty.
3 for 115 and a touchdown. Did you?
Yeah.
He's not. You don't play someone
I know.
like that's just one of those like. Whatever. It was a fantastic Thursday night game. Love that. Like, I love seeing those games because I feel like a lot of times Al Michaels gets stuck with really bad games. This was a good one. All right, Germany game. I feel bad for them because this sucked. This was so bad.
Coming, yeah.
Like, it was kind of fun to watch because it was just bad football back and forth, and there was stupid stuff happening, which is fun for like a crowd. But all in all, this is a terrible, two really, really bad teams.
Did you guys see the
Giants
Panther?
lose to the Panthers.
Did you see the Panther, like the virtual Panther on the field? That's pretty cool.
That was cool. Giants lose to the Panthers 17-20. I think this was Daniel Jones' final nail in the coffin. 22 of 37, 190, 2 interceptions. That's great stuff. Tyrone Tracy, 18 for 103, a touchdown, and the biggest fumble of his career.
Poor
I feel
guy.
so bad for the guy. He's crying on the sideline. It's like, dude, I felt horrible. Like, you can't even blame yourself, and he will. He always will. But the whole team sucks. You can't put it all on your back, which is essentially what he tried to do, because the passing offense, Wandell 5 for 51, Malik 6 for 50. What in the hell was that? Jalen Hyatt 4 for 49. It was just,
that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. So Tyrone Tracy, don't feel bad. You tried, dude. Like, you're the only thing the offense had going for you. So I don't know. Bryce Young, 15 out of 25, 126 and a touchdown. That sucks. That's pretty bad. 126. No bueno. No bueno. But when you got Chuba Hubbard going 28 for 153 and a touchdown, you don't have to pass the ball. Because Chuba's great. And he just got a contract. We skipped that.
Yep.
He's got signed 4 years, a bunch of $1 million. I forget the exact number.
Which is crazy.
But
I think it's like
good for
33
him.
mil or something like that. And they have
it was
Jonathan
in the
Brooks still,
30s.
like, as a rookie. And, like, it's
Which
just weird
makes-
to do that. It's just weird.
Yeah, 4 years too. But I guess it gives Brooks time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It almost makes sense because now you're giving Brooks time to get involved, learn the offense. And I'm saying like 2-year window, and then it flips, and hopefully they have a quarterback or Bryce figures it out by then. They get some receivers.
Yeah. And
Legette's been okay.
Miles Sanders got hurt this game too, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's
Yeah, and
gonna
he's
have to
old and
come in.
busted, so that might be the end of Miles
I'll be
Sanders.
right back. I gotta go.
Okay, well, Pete had to take a poop break, which makes sense because we're talking Patriots-Bears. Patriots win 19-3. This was a terrible, terrible outing. This game right here is definitely why some Bears coaches are getting fired, because Caleb Williams, 16 of 30 for 120. He rushed for 15 yards. The offense had nothing going for him. DeAndre Swift, 16 for 59. Keenan, 5 for 44. DJ Moore, 3 for 24. Like, nothing. Nothing happening.
My bad,
He's
boys.
back from his poopy
That was
time.
rough.
That's fine. We're talking Bears. It made sense.
Yeah.
So, just awful offense from the Bears. Drake May, 15 to 25, 184, a touchdown on the pick. Not a great outing. Ramondre, 20 for 74, no touchdown, which is awful because Ramondre is very touchdown dependent for fantasy. And the passing, they need to get Drake May some goddamn receivers, dude. Austin Hooper, 3 for 64. DeMario Douglas, 4 for 50. They need a guy. And they don't have a guy at all.
Spreading it around.
So, yeah, to nobody's, though.
Jalen Polk's
He
the only
needs
one
a
with a touchdown. Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. And, like, Hunter Henry's not showing up every week. And he could do it, but he's just not. So, we'll see. This is... I don't know. This is where the Bears... This was the final straw for sure. DeAndre Swift was useless. Like, the whole thing just didn't work. So we'll see if it turns around in a couple weeks. It's not going to turn around in a week. They're playing the Packers, I think, this week, which that's not the week to try and reset because that defense is solid.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Moving on away from the turds.
Oh, real quick. What are you doing about DJ Moore and all the receivers over there?
You can't.
Just holding?
It depends on the league you're in.
Yeah.
Like, the league we're in, the 12-man league, where it's like 2 flexes.
Yeah, you're
you
holding.
have to start them. There's no one else to start.
Yep. You have to.
I'd start Dobbs over.
Or you try and find somebody who just wants a name value in DJ. I don't know.
Like, I have Dobbs and Odunze. And I think I'm going to start Romeo Dobbs over Odunze, definitely, against the Bears.
Yeah,
Odunze,
not even close.
Yeah, I'd probably start him over Moore.
Interesting.
Against the Packers, I think I will.
I mean, Moore is
and the way
playing
he's
against
looking,
Jair Alexander, right? So
probably.
He's
but like the
really
O-line
good
is just...
quarterback.
He was pressured like
I'm
51
starting Dobbs
times.
over both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm doing that.
Yeah. I would. I'm not touching the Bears receivers right now unless you have to. Like, if you don't have a choice, fine. But I feel like there are players who are better, like, dart throws than throwing DJ in there and basically expecting nothing.
Taysom Hill or DJ Moore?
Oh,
Taysom Hill.
like that is what I'm talking about.
Eric's just I don't know.
Him and Alvin Kamara, that
Who are
whole
the Saints
offense.
playing?
Yeah, no, it's definitely Alvin. Taysom's hit or miss. Mostly misses this year.
I think I'd have to go DJ, but not happily.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. All right, moving on. Bills against the Colts. Joe Flacco. Oh boy. 26-35, 272, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. 32 pressures, 4 sacks. Not fun to be Joe Flacco. That's rough. Johnny Taylor is back. 21 for 114. No touchdowns. Didn't matter. He looked good. Alec Pierce, 4 for 81 on the touchdown. Josh Downs, 7 for 72. No Pittman this week. So we'll see how much he affects that going forward. Josh Allen did Josh Allen things. It is what it is. 22 of 37, 280, 2 picks. Didn't matter. It did not matter. They had this game locked from the get-go, so he was kind of just chucking balls around. James Cook, 19 for 80 and a touchdown. Josh Allen ran for 50 yards and a touchdown. Mac Hollins was the guy today, 4 for 86. Khalil Shakir, 6 for 58. No Keon. And no Keon again against the Chiefs this week. So
Amari Cooper might be back, though.
We'll see if I was going to say, yeah, we'll see if Amari Cooper gets more involved now. He kind of has to. He kind of has to. Yep. So we'll keep an eye on that. But this was a lock. You knew the Bills were going to beat the crap out of the Colts here. This one is where I'm going to get a little mad. This one's going to make me mad. And this is why the Chiefs are fraudulent. Denver Broncos lose to the Chiefs. And that sentence is something you'd sit there and go, well, yeah, no shit. Well, hold up. They lose to the Chiefs because they missed a game-winning, not even missed. The Chiefs blocked a game-winning field goal at the buzzer.
It's crazy.
Broncos lose 14-16. The fact that the Chiefs could only put up 16 points on the Broncos, I can't stand. I can't stand how fraudulent this team is.
Well, that defense is good on the Broncos, though. That defense is good.
That's fine,
gotta
but
give
like,
Surtain some credit there.
Come on, man. Yeah, Surtain's on D-Hop, right? Yeah. He's not covering Kelsey. Like, I can't stand how they're winning games. They're playing teams that are either hurt or bad, or winning on crap like this. And once again, there was a holding call that the refs missed that gave the Chiefs a first down on third down that put them into touchdown territory and got them back in. So, unbelievable. I hate it. Patrick Mahomes, 28-42, 266, a touchdown. Yippee doodle dandy. Kareem Hunt, career's over, 14 for 35.
Back to being over.
That receiving.
Check.
Just like that. Yeah, receiving.
Check. He did receive 7 for 65, but it doesn't matter because when Pacheco comes back is what I'm saying. He's done.
I hope it's this coming week because I'm versing Hunt, and I'd love for Pacheco to be this week. I know it's not. No,
it has to be some some what do you want to call it? Miracle of God. Like, there's no reason for Pacheco to be back. Travis Kelce, 8 for 64 and a touchdown. D-Hop, 4 for 56. The fact that they're getting Juju and Pacheco back, I hope when they play actual good teams in the AFC playoffs, they get torched. Because them versus the Bengals or the Bills, well, we get one this week, so we'll see. Bo Nix is actually looking like going into the season, no expectations for Bo Nix. He's starting to look like he may be able to do this. 22 of 30, 215, 2 touchdowns, nothing crazy, but nothing bad either. He got pressured 33 times, and no interceptions, no fumbles, clean.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah. Audric Estime, big waiver wire pickup, man.
What's happening with Javonte Williams?
I have no idea.
He's lost it. He's lost
it. Why? How?
It came out of nowhere.
It came literally.
I know.
They just tried something new.
Estime came in earlier on this season, first couple snaps, and he fumbles it. I'm like, oh, this dude's in the doghouse.
Right.
He's on my dynasty team.
And that's probably exactly what I think that's what happened. He got doghoused, and he's working his way back out now, maybe. I don't know. But even he's a good pickup.
Even last week, they were saying that they were going to give McLaughlin more work. 2 carries.
That didn't happen.
And I think, in general, the Broncos running backs have not put up a lot of touchdowns because Bo Nix runs a lot of them in, so he steals a lot of them. I think the running backs in the Broncos maybe have 3 or 4 touchdowns in total this year. But Javonte, he equates to 2 of them. So I just don't understand what the hell's going on with that backfield, and I don't know why it's like this.
That's what's scary is I wouldn't spend super high on Estime because I think it's so unpredictable. It's like you could throw your bucket at it and it turns into nothing. Yep. It's scary. Cortland Sutton though, 6 for 70 and a touchdown. Cortland Sutton is the guy there. There's no one else.
He's good, and he's always throughout his entire career he's been a solid wide receiver 2. Solid.
Yeah.
He's like Jacoby.
Yeah, exactly like Jacoby.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I'd say even a little better. But he's been Terry McLaurin his whole career too.
Yeah, had shitty quarterbacks.
So we'll see. Bo Nix does not look as bad as I thought he would. I had 0 expectation. So anyway, Chiefs win because the Chiefs. I don't know. Falcons, Saints. What in the hell happened to the Falcons? They lose 17-20 to the Saints, who have no receivers. Olave out. Shaheed out. It's Derek Carr and Alvin Kamara. And Taysom Hill, sure, maybe.
They got Scantling.
What the hell?
Scantling.
Derek Carr, 16-25, 269, 2 touchdowns. That's a solid game for Derek Carr. Alvin Kamara, 17 for 55. He kind of got shut down. But then when you have MVS coming back from the dead, 3 receptions for 109 and 2 touchdowns. He was the long ball factory. Not even factory because he produced 3 catches. So what do you want? I don't even know what to call that. Lemon stand? Lemonade stand?
I can't wait to see people rush to the waiver wire to go pick him up. I can't wait to see it.
MVS?
No. Fucking amateurs.
Such a trap.
That's a trap. Let's talk about the Falcons here.
Love it.
What the hell happened? 23 for 38, 306 and a touchdown. Or a pick, sorry.
Oh.
So Kirk Cousins, not great. It's good to see for a Vikings.
You paid him so much money to lose to
folding.
lose a game.
His what do you call it? Oh my God, who makes the money for these players? What is that called?
Manager?
Words escaping my brain. Manager. Not the manager.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Agent, yeah.
Agent.
Yes.
Agent. His agent. Jesus Christ. He's the best agent in the world.
Incredible.
He gets paid over and over for no reason. He's average. Whatever. Bijan is So good. 20 for 116 and 2 touchdowns. I love Bijan.
Finally starting to break out. He had a slow start, but now he's getting 15
He's starting to break out, and that's even with Algier getting 11 carries for 59 yards. Bijan is so damn good, man. And then just no passing touchdowns is really what it comes down to. Drake London, 8 for 97. That's good if he gets a touchdown. Darnell Mooney, what the hell? 5 for 96. No touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 4 for 55.
Yep.
Serviceable for a tight end. Serviceable.
I guess. But the Falcons folded in a big way here. This was one that they should have won. This is a big divisional one for them, and they folded. So, whatever. Moving on. The Niners. Okay, so we're going to talk about this a little bit. Not like super crazy, because I know not everyone cares. But why can't the Niners ever have a good kicker in their life, except for one guy who was with the Niners forever, and now he's not. And now we're missing field goals all the time. Robbie Gold. My boy. Great. I miss my Robbie. Robbie was so surefire. Right? And now we got Jake Moody. Jake Moody misses 3 field goals in a row.
Yep.
Which gave the Bucs a chance, because realistically, you make those, it doesn't even matter. But Jake Moody, to the point where Debo got in his face, which was kind of
funny. I saw that. I'm calling Debo out. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? I'm sorry. What was that?
Yeah,
Debo?
He shouldn't be doing that. He should not be losing his cool like that to his own teammates. You don't do that.
CTE, like some Antonio Brown energy going. I'm serious. Like, not a good look.
And no, it's not. If he keeps doing that, then yeah, hopefully that's a one and done.
Yikes.
Key to the moment thing. But Brock Purdy had a great game. 25 for 36, 353, 2 touchdowns. Just solid game. Christian McCaffrey is back. He didn't do a lot, but him just being there opened the field up like crazy for these receivers. Christian McCaffrey, 13 for 39. So if you played him, Mitchell, still won. Still won. I hate.
Well, he got the receiving.
Right. He got the receiving, but it's not the point, Mitchell.
I'm playing
Christian McCaffrey being back. Yes. Oh, you have to.
I versed him and I beat him.
Have fun. Anyway, Christian McCaffrey being back opens it up. Juwan Jennings, 7 for 93. Ricky Pearsall, dude, he looks so good. Ricky Pearsall might be replacing Debo this offseason, man. Debo might be gone.
That's a bold take.
Debo, dude, they have to pay. Well, not yet. He's still under contract, but you figure they're going to start reworking that contract this offseason. Depends on how much Debo wants, man. Ricky looks great.
Looks like a bust this year. Fantasy
he's not involved.
Injured every other week. Punching his long snapper, whoever he was. Yeah, not good.
I don't get it. He looks great. He's just going to keep getting better too. So, and then George Kittle did catch one absolute. If you didn't see this throw, and you're talking up the 49, go watch it. It was a dime piece to the back corner of the end zone to George Kittle. Absolutely gorgeous. Baker stiff arm Mayfield. Yeah. Did you watch that bit?
Nasty.
Baker stiff arm Nick Bosa.
That's incredible. For like 5 seconds, I saw that.
I was gonna say for like 15 sideways yards. Yeah. Like what the fuck? So Baker Mayfield, 18 for 29, 116 and a touchdown. Not a good game for him. Defense, the Niners defense is good. Bucky Irving, 13 for 73 and a touchdown. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
The passing game, nothing.
Weren't you saying that they were going to hold the rushing to 40 yards or something? You're going to hold Bucky to 40?
Yeah, I was wrong. Did I say 40? I thought I said 60.
I think it was 40.
Either way.
If it was 40, then I was very wrong. 60,
you sure, Jimmy?
I'm 13 yards off. Calm down.
I watched that video 3 times.
Go back and watch it. Did I say 40? If I say 40,
you did. You definitely did.
I'll look back, but I think it was 40.
You're going to have to go back. I thought I said 60.
It might be 60. Let me check.
If I said 60, I wasn't that far.
No, because I was like, are you sure about that, Jimmy? I was like, that was hot.
Okay. All right. Go back.
I'll go back.
Steve, you watch this stuff, right? Go back and check. And if you don't, we know you don't watch this. Son of a bitch.
It's still early in the video.
Also, where were you last week? Yeah, that's fair. He doesn't make it to the end. He doesn't even make it to when we were like, hey, guest appearance. Nah, dude, I can't.
Nah, dude, I can't.
Okay,
My wife's pregnant.
whatever, Steve.
Shad White looked good in that receiving game, though.
Yeah, he did. 6 for 39 and a touchdown. Shad White looked good. So did Bucky.
Yeah.
That's a really hard backfield to predict. I don't want it. K. Dotton got held 35 yards. Not much else to talk about here. The game shouldn't have been this close. Jake Moody, you suck. Pittsburgh Steelers, dude. The Steelers. God. Coach of the year?
Defense is crazy.
Come on. Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Commanders 28-27. This was a great game. Great game. Russell Wilson is starting to look like old Russell Wilson in a really good way. 14 for 28, which is not a lot. 195, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. But that moon ball to the new guy in town, Mike Williams. I was like, is that Tyler Lockett? That's what it looked like.
It's Jimmy's favorite, Mike Williams.
It's not. Neither. I hate them both. I can't do it. Dude, I don't. But, no, dude, Russ, actually, the Mike Williams ad here makes so much more sense than I thought it did watching the game. So, Russ has George Pickens. He's got Mike Williams. Jaylen Warren is involved in the pass and the rush. Najee is doing Najee things. He got a little banged up. No problem. He'll be back. Offense is humming, dude. The Steelers look like that sleeper team that might make a push.
They might.
They really do. They have the steam right now. Well, the momentum's crazy.
They're first right now in their division, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like,
dude,
them and
it's every year.
The Ravens, dude. Like,
so every year they're always underestimated, and now they finally have a quarterback. They haven't had one since Big Ben, right? Really?
Yeah, literally.
George Pickens is freed. He is a human highlight.
Unlocked.
Reel.
He's unlocked.
And he's crazy. People think I'm biased, whatever. He's insane. And he's funny, too. Like, you see him, like, suplex people in the back.
Yeah. Nah, when
they're down, he just jumps on them.
Yeah, no, he's nuts.
Yeah. It's crazy how unlocked he actually is. He looks like a whole different guy.
I'm pissed, but I traded DJ Moore for him. I got DJ Moore.
Oh, no,
I regret every second of it.
That hurts a lot.
It was Justin Fields. I couldn't
Dude,
shake
for
him.
all the people that said we torched Kevin in Dynasty, there was a lot of trades to him that made his team way better than it needed to be this year. Jaden Daniels, 17 to 34, 202, no picks, no interceptions. It was a tough game, man. That Steelers defense is actually pretty good.
No TDs.
It's really nice. Yep. Austin Eckler, 13 to 44 without Brian. He will be back, however. So Austin Eckler had himself a game. Don't hold yourself to it. Because as soon as B-Rob comes back,
bye-bye.
Austin takes a backseat. Terry McLaurin, 5 for 113. Terry must love Jay. Like, Terry must take Jaden out to dinner every day. Terry McLaurin's never had this in his career.
Love to see it. It's a feel-good story.
Yeah.
It really is, dude. And what a guy to have. Like, a rookie coming in, he's the perfect old man to be like, and not even like old man, but like elder statesman. To be like, hey, rookie, this is how we do. Throw me the ball here. Do this play. Do that. Like, going through it. Just a match made in heaven, dude. Good for them. The Commanders lose here, but they can't feel bad about it. It was a great game. Just one of those, you lose them. It is what it is. The Vikings beat the Jaguars, but like, not really. They beat the Jaguars 12-7, but what the hell happened to the Vikings, man? I played Sam. That's probably what happened. That's what happened. I had Dak. He got hurt.
Oh my God.
So I had to play Sam. What the hell?
He looks terrible.
24-38, 241, 3 picks.
I'm not drinking that. I never drank that Kool-Aid.
No, I didn't either. And I said early on, while he was doing good, you sell him.
Sell him.
Kevin.
Yeah.
And guess who didn't sell him? And now he's stuck with nothing. Aaron Jones, 17 for 88. No touchdowns. Cam Akers, who cares?
Whoa. Aaron Jones got hurt.
Yeah, and Cam Akers, 13 for 38. Whoopie-doo. Cam Akers is not good.
I know.
We've established this. He's been jumping teams for years.
And everything.
Yeah, he's not good. He jumps teams. He's a good backup. Sam did run 7 times for 28 yards. Woo. TJ Hawkinson is back. Thank God. 8 for 72. Pete, who's Josh Oliver?
He's the backup tight end.
Because 4 for 52 and Justin Jefferson 5 for 48. JJ, nothing.
It's crazy. Like that stat line, it looks average, but that's a terrible game for JJ. It's just like that's high.
A terrible game for JJ.
JJ is. Yeah, the Vikings didn't score a single touchdown this game, and they won.
No.
Yeah.
Barely.
Crazy.
With a backup Mac Jones too.
God.
Like, if Trevor was in, they might lose this game. Like, I hate to say it. Mac Jones, 14 to 22, 111 and 2 picks. He had a terrible game. Like, you would have to assume Trevor would have had a better game than that.
I would say so.
Right?
Vikings defense is good though. So.
Yes.
But
they were literally a touchdown away from winning this game.
I'm with you. I think Trevor Lawrence would have won.
Not for nothing, Mac Jones had Gabe? I forget who it was. It might have been Gabe. Wide open in the right side out back of the end zone. Right?
Yes,
you saw that? Wide open. Just overthrew him by 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
So Trevor makes that pass. Different game. Was it Gabe?
I think so.
I think it was Gabe. Okay. ETN, 11 for 44. Nothing. Bigsby, 2 for 4.
Bigsby too.
He got hurt early on, but then you would assume ETN comes in. ETN's the bust of the year.
Bust of the year.
Like one of them for sure. It's unbelievable. He went so high and nothing. Evan Ingram, 6 for 40. The passing game was just this whole. If you were forced to watch this, I'm sorry, because this game sucked. Yeah. This was awful.
I haven't
football.
gotten to sit down on a Sunday and just watch football all day since like week 2. So I've been hearing that's always something happening. You know, maybe I'm getting married. Maybe it's Norway. I don't know. It's just it's a lot.
No, not those two things.
Football is very important to me.
I get it, but Norway, dude, fuck the married thing. We all did that. All right. Sorry, Connie. Will Levis. Titans lose to the Chargers 17-27. Will Levis is back. He actually wasn't like terrible. 18 for 23, 175. The yardage wasn't there. He threw 2 touchdowns. But like, what do you first game back, 18 pressures, 7 sacks. He was getting beat up all day. What are you going to do? The fact that there was no picks there and no fumbles is actually a hats off to him a little bit. Running game died. Tajee, 7 for 47. Tony Pollard, 9 for 44. Whoopie-doo, dandy. Unbelievable. Calvin Ridley, however, which going into this game, who started Calvin Ridley? Probably not a lot of people. 5 for 84, 2 touchdowns. Just ridiculous. He's actually kind of safe.
Oh, yeah.
I think, because he's the only thing going on that offense.
Game script wise.
So and that too. And matchup dependent, I think he's a little bit safe. Justin Herbert, 14 for 18 for 164 and a touchdown. Why does he only have 14 pass attempts? There are 18 pass attempts, 14 completions. Like, that's so low.
Because Gus Bus is back.
You know exactly. You've been saying it forever, Jimmy.
Horrible.
Exactly.
They love to run, but 18 attempts in a whole
I credit
game.
Harbaugh for this team's success. What 1,000%.
Because you don't know what they're going to do week to week. You have no idea if they're going to focus more on the run. You don't know if they're going to focus more on the pass.
The Harbaughs are extraordinarily talented coaches.
They've gotten objectively worse player-wise, right? They lost Eckler. They lost their wide receivers, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. And they're playing better. It's all coaching. It's all game strategy. And Herbert's not making mistakes.
Right. And he's not hurt for the first time in a while because he's been... he's been playing through it too, which makes it even worse because it just looks like he's been playing bad, but he's been playing through injury for 2 years.
He's looking good too with his rushing too. This game especially, I like the way he was rushing.
Yeah, he rushed for 32 yards and a touchdown. Yeah. He's not afraid to go,
no,
which is good to see. Gus Edwards is back, 10 for 55. J.K. Dobbins, 15 for 50. So they're going to be a hard split. I don't want to play either of them. Like, if you had to make the choice, it's going to be really hard to figure out who's doing what.
I heard a funny comparison. They're saying Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins are the Temu version of David Montgomery and...
That's pretty funny, actually. It is. The more accurate one, it might have been... It had to have been on TV. Is that... Gibbs is Sonic,
yes.
And Monty is Knuckles.
Yeah.
Like, that's like legit. So, it doesn't matter. I don't think the Chargers actually could make a push here. We'll see. But the coaching, you got to give it to the Harbaughs 100%. Eagles beat up on Dallas. Dallas is in shambles. And now without Dak, they're done. Their season's over. 49ers don't get to beat him in the playoffs again. I'm very sad about that. Cooper Rush, 13 for 23, 45 yards.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
And even with that, they don't want to play Trey Lance.
Look at the stat line Trey Lance had.
4 for 6 for 21 and a pick. I don't understand how bad is Trey Lance that they don't want to at least try him over Cooper Rush right now. I don't get it, man. And yeah, the matchup isn't it. The Eagles have a good defense. I get it. But like, dude, you got to try the kid out, right? How bad could it be? Zeke, his first carry was a fumble into the end zone. That's hilarious. Rico Dowdle, 12 for 53. It doesn't matter. This is where it's painful. Ferguson, 4 for 24. CD, 6 for 21. Tolbert, 3 for 14. The three of them, it's hard. Like, if I had CD, I would attempt to trade him this week.
For what?
On name value. I don't know, but on name value, because if he does this again, you're not getting anything.
How about CD for Calvin Ridley, something like that.
That's a good one, actually, Pete.
Yeah, thank you.
That is a good one.
I'm really pissed because I had a bet with Victor going on that CD would finish higher than JJ this year because I didn't have that much faith in Sam Darnold. And with Dak out, I have no faith anymore. I'm losing that bet.
It's done.
1 minute you have faith, next minute you don't have faith. I thought you had faith in them in the beginning of the year.
In who? Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but not completely with like just Justin Jefferson. I had no idea how he was going to look out with that. Yeah.
Receiver performance, yeah. That's hard. The Calvin Ridley one is really, really hard. I was thinking more like a CD for Debo type thing because they're both hit and miss. Now especially, it's going to be hit and miss. You're going to have really down games, and then maybe one of them pops off 1 week. I'm taking Debo. Because at least he still has the offense around him. Now it's CD counting on Cooper Rush.
It's too many mouths to feed in the San Fran. And now it's Pearsall and Jennings and Kittle
that one's tight.
McCaffrey.
I would take Debo.
I think I'd go slightly Lamb.
McCaffrey.
Honestly.
Yeah,
would you?
Lamb.
God, I don't have another one that Calvin Ridley one's rough.
I think I'd take Calvin.
I don't know.
Hate to say it.
I really might.
I would.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you have CD, I would try and make something happen, or at least see what you can get. If it's not worth it, don't do it. But just toss it out there, see what happens. Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 14 for 20, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Not his best game at all. But the game was over. Didn't matter. Kenny Pickett came in. He didn't do anything, but he came in. Saquon Barkley, 14 carries, 66 yards, no touchdown. That's a down week for him for the first time in a long time. Jalen Hurts rushed for 56 yards and 2 touchdowns. The tush push is still there, boys.
Yep, there's the fantasy points right there.
I hate it. I hate it. It's such a cheat code. AJ Brown, 5 for 109. No touchdowns. That got stolen by Dallas Goedert because that's about all he did. Jahan Dotson, 1 for 27. Who cares? But the point that is kind of Devonta Smith didn't do anything.
He got hurt, didn't he?
He hurt. Did he get hurt? I think he did.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, still didn't do anything because he got targets. I saw a bunch go his way before he got hurt, and he wasn't catching. One was a penalty, but
Man, if only AJ Brown was healthy the entire year. What a stud!
That's what I'm saying, dude. My whole
You got
in your league, my whole team, everywhere, that goes down. AJ's hurt. Olave concussion, 37 times. Anyway, Jets suck. Their season's over. They take the Cardinals up. Yeah. The Jets got beat up by the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is pissing me off because he's so hard to predict what he's going to do. Last week, awful. This week, better defense, plays great. Like, what are we doing?
Makes sense.
It doesn't. Aaron Rodgers, 22 of 35, 151, and that's it. Breece Hall, 10 for 52, nada. Garrett Wilson, 5 for 41, nada. Devontae Adams, nada. Like, just the offense got shut down. Buda Baker is a beast. I love that guy. Kyler Murray, 22 of 24, 266, a touchdown. Great game for him. Trey Benson and James Conner split it right down the middle, but James Conner got the touchdown. So he saved you because he only ran for 33 yards. Trey Benson, 62 yards.
Though. Yeah.
James Conner, however, that's what I was about to get into. James Conner, the receiving is his whole upside. 5 for 80.
Love those receiving backs.
Unreal. James Conner's a beast. He's getting up there, but he's so good. He's almost like a Derrick Henry. You just ride him till he's gone. What do? You're not going to trade him. Like in Dynasty, I don't know. Trey McBride, 4 for 71. He still doesn't get touchdowns, man.
He gets tackled at the 1 yard
line. The luck
line
isn't
every game.
Every time. The poor guy. Marvin Harrison, 5 for 54 and a touchdown. So it was just, the game was over early. The Cardinals absolutely trounced. It's bad.
Kyler Murray ran in 2-2 himself.
He looked great. I really do like Kyler. I wish he was more consistent because he's good. He's very good. Detroit, Sunday Night Football. Detroit Texans. Detroit beats the Texans 26-23. The Texans didn't score a point in the second half.
What a collapse.
Oh my God.
Goff
they looked
won with 5 freaking interceptions.
That's insane.
Yeah. They look great. They looked so good in the first half and then just came out and dead.
Goff, I
can't believe it. No sense. Jared Goff, 15 for 30 for 240, 2 touchdowns, and 5 picks.
This is insane.
Dude.
This is like, who's going to beat the Lions? This is the one chance someone had to beat the Lions.
Yep.
And it's a
5 picks and you lose.
And it's a good Houston team. Not a bad team.
Well, that's because it's not.
This scares me.
Okay, here's what I will say. If Nico is in this game, they win.
Yes.
Right? And then he had a chance. But yes, no other chance in the world do you throw 5 picks in the first half and win.
Insane.
It's ridiculous.
That Lions defense is underrated as well.
Oh, it's great run stuffer.
I agree. Oh, yeah. I agree. Because not for nothing, they stuffed Jahmyr Gibbs 19 for 71, which is like, ooh, that's good. No, not for Jahmyr Gibbs. And not for Monty. Monty, 12 for 32 and a touchdown. They actually held this team to 100 yards rushing. That's massive.
Texans held them too, yeah.
The Texans defense. The Texans run defense is there. Sam Laporta, 3 for 66 and a touchdown before he got hurt. Amon-Ra, just touchdown monster. 6 for 60 and a touchdown. He doesn't miss a game without a touchdown. But yes, both defenses are actually good. It's just the collapse in the second half was ridiculous here.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yes, the Lions run defense too. Joe Mixon, 25 for 46.
Stymied.
That's awful. That's awful.
Touchdown saved him.
And he's been a monster this year. So both run defenses were unreal this game. And I think that's the difference maker here is what receiving core was better.
Yep.
Lions win. If Nico is there, I think we might be having a different conversation. CJ Stroud, 19 for 33, 232, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, which is bad, but not as bad as 5. He got really pressured, however. 40 pressures, 4 sacks. He got he was running around like a nut. He's out of the pocket trying to make something happen, especially in the second half. It was a lot of the second half.
And look
5 interceptions is 10 fantasy points, right?
Yeah, 10. Yeah, minus 10.
Yeah. But, yeah, Jared Goff was safe in the pocket.
No pressures, no sacks, and he threw 5 picks.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
It's so bad.
I don't know. It was like he was closing his eyes.
I just can't. Yeah. They're gonna make a deep run. I hate it, but Lions will be deep.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't get it, dude. John Mechie, 5 for 74 and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 3 for 66. Doesn't really matter.
Where is
Tank Dell? Tank Dell. Yeah, he was there in spirit. He should be the guy now.
No Diggs.
Diggs is gone. Nico's gone.
But
what
the Lions do have, I think his name's Kirby, and he's a really good cornerback. Maybe he was shadowing him, but
the
panic button.
On most of the plays I was watching Tank, he was really every time he would leave, a corner would come down to him while a backer was on. Like, he was very covered the entire game, but it doesn't. If you're the guy, you got to make something happen.
Yeah.
But it was actually a really good Sunday night game. Monday night was like Pop Warner. Last night, the Dolphins win 23-15 over the Rams. But this was the most chaotic, poorly played football game I've seen in a while, especially for like a Monday night game, right? Tua 20 for 28, 207, a touchdown and a pick. But he didn't look good. He looked like a chicken with his head cut off, man. He did not look good. Achane got shut down, 12 for 37. Tyreek ran 2 times for 11 yards. Like, Tyreek didn't have a good game. He caught 1 touchdown, which was his first touchdown since week 2. Jalen Waddle, 3 for 57. He was non-existent. Jonnu Smith, 3 for 45. This just sucked. This was so bad.
Where the hell was Raheem Mostert there?
2 for 34.
Yeah, not good.
No, but that's in receiving. He didn't even get any rushing.
Yeah, he didn't rush. He didn't rush at all. Jalen Waddle rushed 1 time for -1 yards. And Tua attempted to tackle someone after he threw a pick and like used his face. Too. So that was
super smart.
Need in the head. I don't know what. Like, do they need to put a shot collar on him? Like, as soon as he goes to start running towards tackle or something, just like shock him. Like, stop it. Let them score. Matt Stafford didn't have a good game either. 32, 46, 293, and a pick. So the yards were there. Touchdowns were not. Kyron Williams got obliterated when I needed him real bad. 15 carries, 62 yards. No touchdowns, and a fumble.
He tried his hardest.
Oh, dude. And then on the other side of it, Puka with the most targets, 14 targets, 9 receptions, 98 yards. Great Puka game. Cooper Kupp, 7 for 80. Great. What are you gonna like? It's just the luck of my life. Anyway, this was a rough game. There's just a lot. There was fumbles and picks, and the pressures were awful. Both quarterbacks got sacked 3 and 4 times. 30 plus pressures, actually 36 pressures for both of them. Like, it's just brutal.
A lot of field goals. Boring.
A lot of field goals. It was just.
That's my kicker.
Oh, you played him?
I played Jason Sanders.
Oh,
no, Jason Sanders.
He got 5 field goals or the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
I hate kickers. Hate them.
Not a single touchdown. Ugh. All right. Well, as I try not to puke in my mouth, that was our Week 10 review. Petey, please bring me out of this depression. Let's get into Peteys Picks, talk some betting.
Let's do it.
Over unders and bets of the week.
Hey everyone, I'm back from Norway. I didn't have any picks last week, so I'm going to give you my Week 8 review. I went 2-1. I'm sorry I don't have any pickles to celebrate, but we went positive again. A little recap. We had Lions at Packers. Lions minus 3.5. The Lions ended up winning the game 24-14. Covered. Great. The one game I got wrong was Chargers at Browns. We took Browns plus 1.5. They got demolished by that Jim Harbaugh team. 27-10. We lose that one outright. And the last one I got right was Bucks at Chiefs. I took Bucks plus 8.5, and they lost 24-30. So we covered that. So we're back in the profit, baby. We're 14-13. I'm feeling good. I'm getting my rhythm. So yeah, let's go on to week 11. So I'm going to do something different. I'm going to rattle off my 3 picks, and then we can discuss so it's easier for editing purposes. And yeah, let's give it a whirl. First game, we got Ravens at Steelers. Should be a great game. I'm taking the Steelers plus 3.5. I'm playing with the hook. So the reasons why I like the Steelers, it's a divisional game. It's at home. Mike Tomlin is 1 of 1. He's right behind Andy Reid, like we say every week. He's great. He knows how to scheme up a game plan. The Steelers have won the last 5 games as dogs against the Ravens. It's always a close game between the two, and you're giving me points with the home team. I think that the Ravens have a really bad pass defense team, and George Pickens and Russell Wilson have been clicking. I expect George Pickens to feast. I think that the Steelers win this game outright. I think it's going to be 24-23. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers here. I love the points. I love the hook. Give it to me. My next pick, my favorite pick, hands down. I got Packers minus 5.5 at Bears for a multitude of reasons. The Bears are in complete turmoil. They just lost their OC. Caleb is running for his life, as you see with all those pressures. Caleb's running like a chicken without his head. It's not a good sight. The Packers are just literally the Bears' daddy. Every time, even during Aaron Rodgers' regime, they've been schooling the Bears. I mean, I've been witnessing it. I'm an NFC North guy, so I've been seeing it for years and years and years. The Packers have covered the spread in the last 10 games against the Bears. Let that sink in. The last 10 games against the Bears, they've covered the spread. And it's only minus 5.5. Yeah, they're playing in Soldier Field, but the Packers are used to playing in Lambeau, right? And the Packers are coming off a bye. They're fresh. They're ready. The Bears are in complete chaos. Give me the Packers minus 5.5. I'm not worried about it. Another fun thing to mention is the Packers are the 3rd best rushing team in the NFL versus the Bears' 24th ranked rushing defense. Josh Jacobs will have a field day. Book it. My last pick, I know Jimmy's going to love this pick, but you have to take it, right? You need to make that money. We're taking the fraudulent Kansas City Chiefs plus 2.5 at Buffalo. Now, Patrick Mahomes has been a menace when he is an underdog. He almost always covers. It's historically prolific. The Chiefs have covered the spread in the last 4 road games against the Bills. I feel like it's always a close game with the Bills. When it's Bills versus Chiefs, it's always high scoring. It's always exciting. But the Chiefs always come out up on top. And you're giving me 2.5 points with an undefeated team. The Bills, like we've stated earlier, Keon Coleman already out. Dalton Kincaid probably not going to play. Who do they have? Shakir? Come on, Spagnuolo is going to shut down Shakir. Spagnuolo will make you one-dimensional and will make you suffer. And the big difference here, Andy Reid is light years beyond Sean McDermott. Sean Babyface McDermott will not be able to handle the heat that Andy Reid will give him. Andy Reid and Spagnuolo are a match made in heaven. That's why they have so many Super Bowls. So give me the Chiefs plus 2.5. They win outright, 31-27. So, guys, let's walk through these picks. I know it's a lot to digest. Let's talk about the Ravens at Steelers. What do you guys think about that one?
I think I hate the Chiefs. Ravens, Steelers. Oh, my God. This is the biggest divisional game of the year so far. This is a massive game.
I think these are pretty easy. Pretty easy to digest, Pete. It went down smooth. I like them all.
Wow, thank you.
I do. Actually, this is the first week I actually agree with all of yours. Yeah. I do like the Steelers' defense against Baltimore. You just see what they did against Washington.
Yep.
And, like, you're right. The Baltimore Ravens are soft against the pass.
Very soft, yeah.
Here's my problem.
Yeah, it's hard.
Here's my problem. The Steelers allowed Austin Eckler to have a field day. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson are both better than Austin Eckler.
True.
The Ravens don't need to pass the ball at all.
I think it was a scheme. I think they said, let Austin Eckler run.
Yes, because he's also, you can't say let Derrick Henry
They're
run.
going to stack the box. I think that the Steelers have a great run defense overall. It's better than their pass defense.
No, you're right. It's just
Joe Burrow just lost against them
TJ's.
with 4 touchdowns and 428 yards. And you're talking up a lot of the moon ball for Russell Wilson, Jimmy. I don't know how you're not in on this.
No, I'm in on that part. I'm just scared of Lamar and Derrick Henry.
And that's really what it comes down to. That's why you have to have the faith in that defense.
Divisional game,
that defense,
3.5, getting that hook.
Where are they playing?
You know what? I'm gonna.
Yeah,
They're at Steelers. Okay, I'm gonna side with you.
You don't have to.
Because I'm rooting for the Steelers. This one's hard for me, but I'm gonna go with you because I have become a Steelers hater to I'm rooting for them this year because this is a really cool story.
Love Steelers.
I used to hate them, and I know why. It was because they had the 6 Super Bowls over the 5. That was really it, honestly.
Oh, sorry. You have 5 Super Bowls. We don't have one.
Little things in life, Pete. Sorry. But yeah.
Oh, 5.
It's 5's not as good as 6.
I hate everything.
Patriots and the Steelers, man. I'm also not happy that I'm tied with the Cowboys for 5, but we're getting off a tangent here. And this is okay.
Right, son, you're kind of iffy on it. Eric's with me.
I'll side with you if we're gonna put it on a record.
Dunk. Eric says dunk. You dunk. So all right, cool. Next game. What do you guys think?
When Eric
Packers
says dunk, I tend to run. Yeah, this one's easy.
I can't believe it's 5.5.
This one's easy. They're gonna destroy the Bears.
I'm going against my cardinal rule of taking road favorites in a divisional game, but Bears are in complete turmoil. DJ Moore will be shut down by Alexander. Again, the running upside of the Packers and the downside of the Bears defense. It's just has Packers written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Packers defense has been playing.
This one's easy. This is a lock.
Wow. They've been playing.
I would put a ton on this one.
Yeah, I might tease this one down or pick them. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, this one's hot.
Cool.
I love this one.
Everyone's in agreement with this one. Cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't even need to talk about this one. I don't even need to talk about this one. The Bears offense is non-existent. The Packers defense is really good, and the Packers offense is starting to click the healthier Jordan Love gets.
Yep, coming off a bye too.
Now they had a bye week. Right, exactly. This is not even close.
And the next one I know Jimmy loves, Chiefs plus 2.5 at Bills.
I hate this.
You can't bet against Mahomes.
I hate this. You can't because they got the damn refs on their
Bills
side.
have too many injuries.
I'm not worried about the injuries per se, but I do like the fact that Mahomes is really great as an underdog, and we've seen that through Super Bowls and everything.
Yep. Prolific.
I hate everything about this.
Bet
You're probably right. I'm going to be mad about it, but you're probably right. The Bills will do something. Josh Allen will throw picks, which you can't do. Josh Allen, dude, Mahomes also just has his number.
Yeah.
He's got a healthy team, too.
Got it. Of course they do. I want the Bills to make this a revenge, go kill the Chiefs.
We all want to see that.
The first, right? It's the first healthy-ish good team the Chiefs are playing this year, and we're in week 11, which really pisses me off.
The Bills could win still 28-27, and the Chiefs still cover.
Right.
That's the best of both worlds.
You're right.
We'll hope for that.
I'm gonna go with that. So I agree with you. And that's my little whatever you want to call it.
And I promise the viewers, I'm gonna do something to make up for this lack of pickles in my mouth for this week. So I'm gonna make up for it.
You're gonna get whole pickles, not spears.
3 whole pickles.
Oh my god. The big ones too, like the ones that come in the what do you call them?
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Go to Collingswood and get the things.
Oh, the Amish ones.
All right.
Aren't they the Amish ones?
The big, like meaty.
Oh, yeah.
Big ones. All right, so yeah, we're good. Love it. This is scary. The Ravens Steelers is scary. The other one I can get behind. Oh my god. All right. I need to stop thinking about the Chiefs. Eric, I swear to God, if you talk about the Chiefs in your waiver wire, I'm gonna nah. You ready for waivers?
Let's do it.
Weekly picks.
All right, go for it.
So, what's up, guys? It's week 11 we're heading into. The waivers, I think, are a little weak this week. But, we still have to look at things as we move on because we do have still bye weeks coming up. You still have handcuffs that you need out there. And if you're desperate at wide receiver and other positions, there's still some choices out there. And nowadays, too, later in the season, you have to be more conscientious about your fab, how much you spend. So be careful on how much you spend. This is not a great week to spend a lot of fab, so protect your fab. Hold on to it. Because you never know how the rest of the season's going to end up, especially with the trade deadlines and a lot of people's leagues ending. You want to be able to have that flexibility of picking up your backup if you really need to, or someone else. So a big point I want to say real quick is week 12, a lot of people are going on buys. The Falcons, the Bills, Bengals, Jaguars, Saints, and Jets are all on bye week 12. And week 14, you got the Ravens, Broncos, Texans, Colts, Patriots, and Commanders. So if you have a good option or a second quarterback already, I wouldn't do any fab on any of these players. But if you need a player to pick up off of the waiver wire for quarterback, you can take Russell Wilson, you can take Bo Nix. Those are my top 2 choices. Joe Flacco, maybe not, because you don't know how it's going to end up the rest of the season. I think they're questioning it right now if he's going to stay the starter, but he is the starter. He's looking good, but we don't know. Drake May and Jameis Winston are pretty good to stream this week if you need somebody. And Will Levis, surprisingly, has an easy schedule coming up. So he's someone you might take a look at later on if you need to. That's deep. I wouldn't start Will Levis with any confidence at this time. However, this is a waiver wire video, so people are out there in a whole lot of different situations. Let's go to running backs. I still think it's, handcuff season. You want to get your cuffs on. You want to get kinky. You want to pick up your handcuff. The first person I would get over any of the handcuffs right now is Audric Estime. I wouldn't put a ton of fab on him, but 12 or 14 rushing attempts that he had is nothing to just shy away from, especially in this backfield where we don't know how it's going to play out the rest of the year. After that, you're going to look at, the next guy is Gus Edwards. He got double-digit touches, and I think he got 10 or 11. And then you want to look at the handcuffs, like Aaron Jones was banged up, so you want to grab Cam Akers, Tajay Spears if he's still out there, Trey Benson if he's still out there, Corum, you saw him get a little bit more involved. There's a lot of good people out there to pick up. There are even people like Marshawn Lloyd who are coming off of IR for the Packers. We don't know how much that's going to play a part, but get your backups if you need them. I personally think Kenneth Gainwell is a sneaky one, and Tajay Spears are my top wants a target, because Tajay Spears, when the game is like, when they're ahead by a lot, I mean, when the game is more competitive, Tajay Spears gets involved more. And a lot of the games are going to be competitive, or, you know, they're going to be getting blown out. And that's where you see Tajay Spears more involved, which is weird. And then let's go to the wide receivers. So with the wide receivers, we always look at mostly injuries because the opportunities are increased from the injuries. And one big one that we all have noticed is Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman has a lingering back injury. And what does this mean? It means there's more targets for Adonai Mitchell and Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce actually showed up this week more than I thought he would in this week, in terms of like not having crazy long catches, but he did have a long of, I think, like 30-something yards, but it's not like he usually does with 80. So Alec Pierce, Adonai Mitchell, they're on the top of my list. If someone like Cedric Tillman's still not out there, like on the waiver wire, I would grab him first still, because you see how he is in this Browns offense for the last like 2-3 weeks. Even the Browns guys after that are good pickups. If you need somebody, you're desperate, they're still getting a lot of targets. Elijah Moore, Jerry Jeudy, it would go Tillman, Jeudy, then Elijah. But, you know, these are people who you might need. And they could help you later on if other injuries occur for the other guys. Like Jimmy said before, Ricky Pearsall, if he's out there, snag him. Him and Juwan Jennings are great on the 49ers with the injuries that have occurred there and the fading of Deebo Samuel. Xavier Legette, if he's still out there, you get that countryman. He's great content. And with Bryce Young, he's actually been playing pretty good. We don't know who's going to be the starter moving forward, but still, you want to grab him. Any Packers coming off their bye, if anyone dropped a Packer, if anyone was dumb enough to drop a Packer, you grab them. Christian Watson, Ontavian Wicks, Romeo Doubs, any of them you grab. Even Tucker Kraft, because like I said, a lot of bye weeks coming up. But I know that's a tight end. Don't worry, we'll move on to there. Demario Douglas, I still have faith in. But I wouldn't chase any of the people like MVS. No, don't fall for the trap of MVS. Don't fall for the trap of John Mechie. You have Nico Collins coming back, and MVS is just MVS. We have tight ends. I like, surprisingly, Pat Freiermuth. Like we said, Russell Wilson has, brought this Pittsburgh Steelers offense to another level in some ways or another, but we're going to have faith in Pat Freiermuth. With Kincaid out, though, I think Dawson Knox is my number one target for tight end if we need. Jonnu Smith is still out there producing with those dink and dunk passes that Tua's been doing. We saw that last night, Monday Night Football. And even Davis Allen is becoming like the number one tight end in Los Angeles with the Rams. It's weird. And you keep an eye on Sam Laporta's injury. You keep an eye on the injuries. You want his backup, Brock Wright. If you want to get him, grab him. But yeah, with tight ends, that's about it with them. And then maybe even Sanders on Carolina Panthers. He might be a really sneaky ad if you need to in deeper leagues. When we come down to it, we are going to now talk about the defenses. Top defenses to target this week. Like Pete said, the Packers are going to destroy, in my opinion, the Bears. If the Lions are still out there and the Texans are still out there, they're still sneaky defenses. They might have shown you a little bit this weekend. This weekend on how well they played against two good teams. So they're sneaky to pick up. And then, of course, the Saints. I like them against the Browns. That's just a matchup-based thing as well. Broncos are still good to pick up for the future. What's their tan? But yeah. And then kickers. I didn't really look too much into kickers this week. I think you just get someone who's out there based on your matchup. I really want to get someone in the dome. But like last night, Jason Sanders, if he's out there, he's going to be my top pickup. Next to McManus going against Chicago and Green Bay. There's the Minnesota guy. He did. all right with 9 points, but I mean, I'm not going to have faith in a backup kicker at this time. But I would just grab either Will Lutz, McManus, or Sanders and ride with one of them, one of the hot hands, because their matchups are good and they might have more longevity value than the others. So what do you guys think? Everything good? How was those waivers?
Deep. It sounds good to me.
I
don't think you really missed.
Yeah.
I don't think you missed.
It's a weird week. It's a weird week for waivers.
Even with defenses, most of the defenses that are worth picking up are already on rosters. So it's a weird week for sure.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
But no, you covered it for sure.
Yep.
All right, let's speed run week 11 preview. We're gonna try to. We say that every week and then we don't, but it's fine. We got it. All right.
Matchups of the week.
Thursday night, Commanders go from the Steelers to the Eagles. That sucks for them. But Commanders at Eagles. Eagles are -3.5. Pete has the Eagles. Eric has the Mandy's.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
I
gotta take the Eagles.
I think Jaden Daniels is hurt and he needs to show up. And I know the Eagles defense is pretty good, but Jaden Daniels is not a dumb quarterback. I think he's been playing pretty well against smart defenses. I just think he's gonna clear the 3.5. I know Eagles are favored, but I think he'll clear it.
I don't know, man. It's tight. It's tight. The Eagles have been winning.
Jalen Hurts been playing better.
It sucks because I don't want to see the Commanders lose their momentum by losing 2 in a row here, but I think they could very easily lose 2 in a row here. And then hopefully they get right back on it because the Steelers and then the Eagles, that's a rough 2 weeks. But I'm taking the Eagles with Pete. Manders, if B-Rob's back, you start him. Jaden, obviously. Terry, obviously. And if B-Rob's not back, Eckler should be safe enough. Watch out for Devonta Smith. He may or may not play. And if he does play, he's going to be hurt. AJ's a lock. Saquon's a lock.
Goddard
is a lock. Goddard. You got to watch.
He's injured.
Goddard. You got to watch with the injury.
But he's looking more positive than Devonta
Sat
Smith.
out practice today.
Yeah. Right. No, both of them did.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. Keep an eye on it. I'm not going too deep because both these defenses are pretty good, so I don't want to go like super deep into backup receivers and things. Just keep it simple on this one. Next up, Jags, Lions. Jags. Oh my god. The Lions are -13.5.
Still taking
and
them.
we're all gonna take the Lions.
The 13.5 points.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's true though, and not for nothing. Trevor may be out for the season, but he's definitely out for this week. So there's nothing you can do. Nope. I'm not starting anybody on the Jaguars at all. Period.
Evan Ingram?
Oh my god. No, dude. Not against the Lions? No. Go find some. There's got to be another option. Right?
I gotta start this week. I'm
You're
my
desperate.
bye week hell. So.
Right. Like I'm saying, if you're forced to, you're forced to. But
what do you
if
need,
you
Pete?
can stream somebody else.
I need your running backs.
That's brutal.
Najee Harris for Travis
Lions,
Kelce.
Najee Harris for Travis Kelce?
I'll think about it.
All right. Live trade.
Just throw that out there.
The Lions are starting every single person possible. Watch out for Laporta with the injuries. Got to see how healthy he is. But Gibbs, Monty, Amon-Ra. Just yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Goff. Honestly, Goff is safe here as a streaming quarterback. So just go Lions this week for sure. Packers, Bears. Packers -5.5. This was easy for all of us. We're all taking the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even close. I'm not starting any Bears. If I can get away with not starting a single Bear, I'm doing it. It's the same thing as the Jaguars. The Bears are horrendous. Now they have coaching changes happening. This is not the week for the Bears at all. Packers, you start your normal Packers players. You got to figure out which receiver is going to be it. but it's pretty safe bet on this one. The Bears are awful, so Packers are safe. Trying to think, any deep guys on the pack? No, just start any Packer you want. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like you're kind of safe to flex any Packer you want.
Jacobs hammer
in this matchup.
Josh Jacobs is gonna have a great game.
Josh Jacobs is gonna be the top 3 running back this week. Probably.
Reed's gonna look good too. I think Reed, the way they move him around.
Reed, yeah, he's gonna be great. Watson, all of them are gonna be easy to play this week. Rams Patriots. Rams minus 4.5. That's an easy. Oh my God, Pete's taking the Pats.
Yeah, he is. He likes the defense.
At home,
giving me 4.5 points.
I get the defense, man, but when Puka and Cooper Kupp are doing their thing, and hopefully Kyron wakes the hell up,
they lose to the Dolphins.
Yeah, well, Kyron didn't wake up.
Drake May season, baby.
Drake May's doing good. I don't know. 4.5 is just.
Can't pass.
I can see it. I can see it. All right, I'm taking Rams. Eric's taking Rams. Pete's taking Patriots. Rams. Kyron, Kupp, Puka, normal. Anybody deep on the Rams?
The tight end.
I don't like.
What's his name? I just said him before.
I don't love him.
Allen. Is that his name?
Davis.
Yeah.
Davis
I
Allen.
don't love it. Are you streaming Stafford this week?
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so either. I don't think it's safe enough.
I'm starting Goff and ahead of him this week.
Oh, for sure with the matchup. Patriots. Ramondre is probably safe to play. And then I'm kind of out.
I think I saw Drake May over Stafford.
Would you on this
running
one?
upside and it's at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Rams have a short week.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably get away with it. That's a hell of a flex, though. Like, you need to, or a stream, you really need to be desperate to start.
I started him over Stafford. Yeah, that's all I'm saying here.
Yeah. Browns Saints. Saints minus 1.5.
Don't know why it's this low.
Man, it should be so much higher.
I don't understand why it's 1.5.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's playing.
Yeah, we're all going Saints.
Yeah, so no, we're all taking the Saints because the Browns are awful. I don't care how good Jameis Winston looked the one game. The second game, he looked bad, real bad. And the Saints just beat the Falcons. Like, yeah, you got to take the Saints here. Are we starting any Browns?
Tillman. This could be the Chubb game.
God.
Chubb has been disappointing. I know he'd come back from injury, but
this could be the game.
Yeah, Chubb scares me.
But the matchup is nice.
Yeah, it is.
He's been playing hard defenses, too, when he came back.
I don't know. Saints. Derek Carr, I don't know if you're streaming him at all. Alvin Kamara, 100%.
Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill, that's it.
Yeah. Until Olave. I mean, he's on IR now, man. I don't know. Saints is rough. Next up, Vikings Titans. Vikings are minus 5.5. Oh my God.
I don't feel confident.
The way the Vikings just played, I don't know if I like this.
I don't like it.
You know, you two are both on the Vikings already.
I just think Will Levis will get rattled by this Brian Flores defense.
Probably.
Remember earlier in the year how many interceptions that guy threw?
Yeah.
Sam's got to step it up. You think Sam and JJ have that bad of a game again?
No.
Yeah, I got to take the Vikings. You got to go on that they're going to recover, figure it out. Get it. It's got to be better than what they just put out there.
The Titans defense was hurt last week. I'm not sure how healthy they are again coming into this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Sam
rough.
Darnold has regressed, and he's gotten more weapons. Addison's back. Hawkinson's back.
Yeah, that makes no sense. That makes literally no sense. Hawk is a big one. Hawk's a safety net for him, and he's playing worse. I don't get it.
If Jones sits, if he's not healthy, right, where do you rank Akers?
Not high.
Not high at all.
You don't rank him like a top 25 running back?
That's not saying much, though.
It's an RB2.
Top 25, sure. Yeah, but there's a lot of receivers I start over.
Ty
That
Chandler.
face,
What
Pete.
happened to Ty Chandler? Yeah. Ty Chandler just went bye-bye.
Is non-existent. He was having himself a year last year and he just disappeared. I don't get it. You're right. All right. So Vikings, you're starting your usual suspects. Hawk is back. I think he's safe. Darnold, I don't know if you want to stream him here. You might be able to if you're desperate. JJ, yes. Jones, yes. Titans.
Calvin Ridley.
Pollard.
Ridley.
Third Ridley.
Yeah,
no.
I think I would start Pollard too.
Would you?
If I
Against the
had
Vikings?
If you have
I think you have to if you have them. Yeah. That's it, though. I think after those two, I'm out. Ridley's probably safe, yeah. All right, next up, Colts, Jets. Colts. I don't even know who the receivers are playing anymore. I don't know what the hell. Jets are -3.5. We're all taking the Colts because the Jets are in shambles.
Crazy.
And, like, even if they win this, it does not matter. So, we're all taking the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting at least... Oh, my God.
Say it.
I don't want to.
What do you...
Johnny Taylor.
Yeah, Johnny
You're starting
Taylor. I was
Johnny
gonna
Taylor.
say. Who else is there?
Alec Pierce.
Eric, go ahead.
Alec Pierce.
Alec
Don't
Pierce.
be shy
Not-
about it. Don't be
not-
shy about it.
How about Joe? You starting Joe Flacco, Eric? Your boys had two shitty weeks.
In Superflex, I'm starting him. Oh yeah, against the
In
Jets.
Superflex, that's a cheap way of saying no.
Oh yeah, top
Normally
24.
God.
Jets. Here's what's this. What are you doing with the Jets? Are you starting? I mean, you have to
Brees.
start Brees. You got to start Garrett, and you got to start
I'm not sure if I'm
Devontae.
starting
But it doesn't
Devontae.
feel good.
I'm not sure if I'm starting
No?
Devontae.
Oh, are you kidding
It
me?
doesn't
Look
feel
how many
good,
targets
man.
he's getting for no fucking reason. It's like he's force feeding him. It's horrible. Even when he's not
Because
open
he
and
is.
Garrett
They're
Wilson's
butt
open,
buddies.
he's just throwing it to Devontae, and it's ridiculous.
They love each other, dude.
We've seen it, right? Aaron Rodgers is missing targets. Missing them.
It's bad this year. It's like really bad.
I hate him.
All right, so we're all taking the Colts. It's rough. This game's going to be hard to watch, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be forced to, especially in our area. It's going to be on TV. Have fun with that, because I'm watching whatever the fuck I want. Raiders, Dolphins. Dolphins are -7.5. I think that's an easy Dolphins because the Raiders are also in shambles.
That's a Dolphin laugh.
Yeah. The Raiders are in shambles, man. Brock Bowers is the only safe start you have. And I'm kind of out. The Dolphins defense did not look bad against the Rams by any means. Tyreek is safe. Waddle should have a decent enough game to start.
But my main question is,
Achane is
who the
good.
hell is the quarterback on the Raiders?
Cares.
But that's
Thanks
it.
for Aiden O'Connell.
Back to
But
Mitch.
We don't.
I
They
don't know.
didn't even call it yet.
It doesn't even matter. They both suck. The coaching staff's all going to get fired this year. It's over. Man, yeah, you're starting all your Dolphins. I think Mostert's even safe here as a flex. It's just, I would. As a flex, I would.
Who? I mean, I am
So-
only confident in must-starting Tyreek Hill, and everyone else, I am nervous. If
It's
Tyreek
the
Hill
Raiders.
didn't get, I don't care who it is. Look at how the Dolphins look right now. It scares me.
Tyreek didn't look good either, though.
That
Tyreek looked like
touchdown's the
crap.
only
He
thing
just
that
got a
saved him.
touchdown.
Yeah, but the way
It's
they
the
use
only
him all,
touchdown he's got since week 2.
but the way he moves all over the field in the pre-snap motions and
Oh, he's
everything.
fast as hell, but it's scary, man. I don't know. I think you can flex most of the Dolphins. Against the Raiders,
Yeah.
you're okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Ravens, Steelers. Ravens are -3.5. You two jumped on the Steelers so fast. I feel like
Do it.
I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it because I'm on the bandwagon of the Steelers right now.
Oh,
And I would like to see the Ravens go down, but it also helps that it's at Heinz Field. Like, that's huge.
Just follow your
So-
champions, Jimmy. Just follow your champions. All right.
There.
Oh, you can't see my video. I got my ring on right here.
Do you?
how does that work?
Unfortunately, I can't see it. Oh, God. You know, Pete should have two of those, right?
should have two of those.
Jaden Reed.
Unbelievable. Ravens, you're starting. God damn it, Mark Andrews.
Derrick Henry.
I'm scared of Mark Andrews.
Are you doing Flowers?
If you have Mark,
are you doing it?
Oh my God. It like even this last week, it didn't go to him at all. And like Deontay's not even involved yet.
They said they're gonna get him
like
more.
he could start getting involved.
They said they would get him more involved.
Yeah.
Right. So like that's gonna eat more away from Zay. I think, man, this is really hard. Your safety is in Derrick Henry, Lamar, obviously. Mark Andrews, I think you can play. He seems to be getting back involved.
You're gonna have to start.
I say
Zay
that now. We're gonna come back next week. He's gonna have nothing. Huh?
You're gonna have to start Zay if you have him.
Yeah, maybe. That
Feel
sucks.
good about it.
Nope. Steelers, I'm starting Russ. He's going to have to sling that ball because they will not be able to run this ball on the Ravens defense at all. Najee and Warren scare me this week. You cannot run on the Ravens. You just can't. So it's going to be
flex. Because Najee's hurt. If
you
Najee
have Najee,
sits,
you don't really have a choice.
If Najee sits, you're going to get Jalen Warren as like a solid RB2 this game because of his receiving upside that he
You gotta
gets.
see. I don't know. This is a scary defense. I think Pickens goes nuts. I think Mike Williams. You're not gonna play Mike Williams, but I think he may have a game here. So we'll see. I think Russ is safe though. But we're all taking Steelers. All right, Seahawks, Niners. Niners are -6.5.
Yep.
And every one of us is taking the 49ers. It's in San Francisco, which is a big part of that. I think McCaffrey back. It's just a different team. There's such a different team with McCaffrey back. So, yeah, I'm with you here. Even like DK should play this game. I don't know that it matters. I think the Niners are just a totally different team with McCaffrey. So, you're starting Brock, you're starting McCaffrey, you're starting Debo, scary, but you kind of have to. Jennings, same thing, scary. Ricky Pearsall, scary.
Flexes.
You don't know. Yeah, you don't know which one it's going to be. But that's always been the case with the Niners. They spread it. You have to just take your shot on one. Seahawks, I don't want to start. Well,
Please
start
come
with
back.
Kenny Walker's safe. DK is safe if he plays.
Please.
To a degree.
JSN.
I think JSN might be safer than DK. Because the Niners' weakness is the deep ball and not the middle of the field. The middle of the field, Fred Warner has pretty well locked. And DK is good for the deep ball occasionally, but JSN is good for the deep ball more often than not.
And DK's
so
coming
JSN
off the
might
injury
be safer
too.
here. Right. JSN might be safer here. Gino, I'm not starting. There will be an interception in this game. Like, without a doubt.
Yeah, from
So,
Purdy.
Yeah, we're all taking the 49ers. Yeah, we're all taking, not against the Seahawks. All taking the Niners. All right, Falcons, Broncos. Broncos are -2.5. Ooh. Pete's taking the Broncos. Eric's taking the Falcons. I'm taking the...
I think I'm fading a lot of the pass catchers on the Falcons, but I do think Bijan's going to have one hell of a game here.
Did I hear you say that out loud?
Yeah. I mean, you're versing Denver. You have Surtain. I'm not going to start London with confidence, but I'm going to start London. I will still start Pitts as like a not a wide receiver, tight end 6.
A tight end.
You know, he's still going to be in that mid-range, top 12 tight end.
Yeah, but
I think Bijan still going to be like
you have no choice.
Awesome. I think Bijan and Tyler Algier are going to produce in this game.
Yeah, Bijan, I'm 100. Bijan's Bijan. Algier, I don't feel comfortable starting. The Broncos, man, you're not starting Bo Nix, but damn, he looks good.
I would start him over a lot of people.
Defense. If you're just going all the way down to Bo Nix, then you have other issues, I think.
I'd start him over Jared Goff. I'd start him over Stafford. I'd start him over Geno.
I would not start him over Jared Goff this week. Not against the Jags.
Have you seen how Goff's been producing no matter what matchup he's been
versus?
It's
the Jaguars.
Yeah, but we said the same. Yeah, but even with other teams.
Right.
Like he versed Tampa Bay, who gave up the most.
Tampa's defense is pretty good.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, not against quarterbacks.
Fight.
I don't know. I'm not ready to start Bo Nix.
How much we betting?
Cortland Sutton.
How much we betting?
Starting.
We doing a $5 bet? Bo Nix produces more than Goff.
Sure. On what? Bo Nix. Sure. Goff has a better week than Bo Nix. Write it down somewhere because I'm gonna forget.
Pin it.
That's easy. Go ahead.
I'm doing it.
Sutton.
Put it somewhere in
firing
here.
up Sutton, I think, for Denver.
Yes, you're firing up Sutton. 100%.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
The running backs,
Run game,
no idea
I'm
what's
not
happening.
touching. Yeah, I'm not touching that mile long. Falcons, Eric covered pretty well. Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, Kirk Cousins
Creaky boy.
is out of his comfy dome. He's going to Colorado against one of the best defenses.
It's really
in the
high.
league.
The air is
Yep,
thin.
thin air. Kirk Cousins is going to get his eggs scrambled.
Probably. So, whatever. So we're all taking the Broncos. Me and Peter taking the Broncos. Eric's taking the Falcons because he's a Falcons fanboy.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Chiefs,
it.
Bills. Chiefs, Bills. Bills are -2.5.
Do it.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs because you reminded me. You reminded me that the Bills can win, and everything's okay. So we're gonna. It's fine. The Chiefs are not gonna win. They're just gonna cover. It's fine.
Be different.
Chiefs. You start Mahomes, even though he's really not that good at fantasy, at least. But you start him if you got him. Yeah, Kelsey, yes. D-Hop, yes. Outside of that, you're taking a chance. Well, Pacheco's not going to play. Right?
Kareem Hunt.
So, or be safe. Or Hunt safe. I always do that. Kareem Hunt safe. Bills. Josh Allen, yes. James Cook, yes, obviously. Dawson Knox, probably safe.
Shakir.
If Kincaid's not playing. Shakir, sure. Amari Cooper, what do we do? Can't do it until I see it first.
Not starting him.
I think it's where I'm at. Right. You need to see it first.
Shakir
So we'll all
bust.
take the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to lose. And I like that. It's also in Buffalo. So screw the Chiefs. Bengals, Chargers. So screw Nick Wright. I don't know why that just popped in my head. I hate that guy. His face is punchable.
Ugly.
I can't stand that guy.
Nose. Ugh.
Looks
Looks like Squidward.
Oh, God, he literally with long hair makes it worse. Bengals, Chargers. Oh man, am I still, dude?
Do it.
-1.5 on the Chargers.
Do it.
Why is that a thing?
I know. I don't feel confident picking the Chargers here, but the defense is still a good defense, and the coaching's still doing great.
I feel like
but
I need
the
to
Bengals
go.
are
I'm
definitely
gonna go on
upset.
a whim here. I'm going for
I
it.
totally
I'm gonna take
understand
the Bengals.
it.
You two take the
I
Chargers.
totally understand.
Yeah, you two take the Chargers.
Look at what just happened, and Bengals are upset. They're going to come back and be very vengeful.
Yeah, I love
the
the
Bengals have been
right
doing
now.
this all year. They've been playing great and losing by
Up and down. Right. It's up and down. So they could very well go down right now. We'll see. But you're starting Joe Burrow. You're starting. What are we doing with the running backs?
You're starting Chase
Are
Brown.
you starting
Chase
Brown?
Brown?
Yes, right? Chase Brown, you're starting.
I'm not touching anyone else in the backfield there.
If T. Higgins plays, we start him if he plays. Jamar Chase, obviously.
Yep.
Chargers. Gus and JK is very, very difficult for me. I don't quite know what to do there.
Flexes.
Are you?
They're in the flex, both of them.
It's
for
a
me.
dead even split last week. That's the issue.
I'm gonna go with JK still. I don't know. I just think something
All right.
in my peaches tell me that.
Herbert may be streamable, sort
He
of.
doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to put up.
Or that's the
crazy
thing
numbers,
is like
right?
they can put up a bunch of points without him. That's what scares
But
me.
if
I don't know.
if Joe Burrow starts making this game very competitive and they have to, throw more,
then they
use
got to
less
throw.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Bengals defense hasn't been anything fantastic this year. We'll see. What other than that? Are you starting receivers?
QJ is a wide receiver 3.
Lad?
Yeah, I'm so Lad, maybe. I don't know, man. That's like very deep.
Lad
3 wide
and
receiver
QJ
flex type.
are like, wide receiver flex. Wide receiver 3
That's
flexes.
very deep.
I don't think it's that deep.
All right. Yeah, it's a Chargers fanboy.
I'm a fanboy for every team. That's it.
No, just Chargers, Packers,
literally.
Giants.
I'm a football
Packers,
fan, everybody.
Falcons.
They're
I wouldn't even
ashamed.
say Chargers or Packers. I wouldn't even say Giants anymore.
Giants, scratch
Packers,
Giants.
Chargers, Falcons.
Yeah. He cycles
The
through
rest of
them.
the Giants behind.
Football fan, people.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Texans, Cowboys. Texans are -7.5. This is the easiest.
Talking about
line.
the Giants,
ever.
I found one of my old magazines when the Giants upset the Patriots.
No, really.
Yeah.
Nice. The good old days. Eli sucks.
Eli
Yeah,
sucks.
right. I know how
Get
you
him
fucking
outta
feel
here.
about him.
Yeah.
I hate Giants fans. I might hate Giants fans. At least Jets fans are loyal to the fact that they suck. The Giants fans had a great team and were like, we suck. Dude, shut up.
Tom Coughlin, bad coach.
Complain about Eli. Yeah. What happened as soon as he left? A lot of nothing is what happened as soon as he left. All right. Texans, Cowboys. Texans are -7.5. You are starting. Dude, Nico's back too this week. Mixon, Nico, CJ, safe.
Everyone's
Schultz,
starting.
probably
Yeah.
safe. Yep,
Well,
all of them.
Texans.
Tank,
Dell.
all of it.
Tank.
Yeah, I'm starting Tank
yeah.
against the Cowboys defense right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys, dude, you have to start Lamb, but like, good luck, dude. That's Rico, maybe.
Yep. Starting Lamb. I'm sitting Ferguson, which is a shame.
I'm not.
It is.
No way.
No way am I starting Ferguson.
Why?
Who's throwing him? Cooper Rush?
Yeah, but
Right.
that's what I'm talking about. He's getting the 5 targets at least.
No, I'm out. That has to be better options.
There's gotta be.
If you're a
'Cause, like,
Dalton
where do I
Kincaid
go?
manager,
Yeah,
need
if your
someone-
tight end's injured, if you need someone, sure. But
someone dropped
Dallas Goddard or Fergie.
him. Goddard's hurt
healthy.
too.
Goddard. Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Jonnu
because
Smith or Fergie.
Jonnu Smith.
Hunter Pat Freiermuth. Tucker Kraft.
Ooh.
Tucker
Okay,
Kraft.
Ferg. There you go. No.
I do
Kraft.
Tucker Kraft
I'm
there.
still taking Tucker Kraft. I'm taking Kraft. Detroit, dude. They're not Detroit. Green Bay. That's
Jonnu Smith.
It's
That's
Green
a
Bay.
good one. Jonnu
Against
Smith
Chicago.
and him. I take Jonnu Smith.
Mike Gesicki.
Mike
If Higgins
Gesicki.
is back, I'm doing no way. I'm doing Fergie.
Great. I hate to say it because I love Ferg.
Let me go the other way. Dawson Knox.
If Kincaid's out, Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
All right, one more. Will Disley.
Will Disley.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Look at what he's done.
Get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna give. Hold on, let me give.
Are we all Texans? Are we all going Texans?
Eric,
I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's speed this up.
Juwan Johnson or Fergie.
Who?
Fergie.
Juwan Johnson.
That
Get
was tough.
out of here.
I'm going Ferg that one.
Okay, I wanted to find one where we can all say Fergie. Yes.
Am I wrong?
No, I agree with you.
Fergie is a
on all of them,
top
honestly.
12 tight end this week.
With
This week?
this week?
Yes.
Well, top
No, he's
12
not.
tight end means nothing.
No, he's not.
They all suck.
Oh, it means nothing.
He's not even top 15 this week.
Yeah.
He's going to be awful this week. Anyway,
14 teams playing.
The problem-
and he's. I mean,
the problem here is when you get into like the back, like from top 10 to top 30, 1 point separates everybody.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter.
And
No, no, no.
I like
There's-
Fergie
there's-
more than most people.
there's
I like Fergie
28
more than
teams
you.
playing this week.
Okay.
Top 12 is nothing? That's something. You don't like Fergie more than me this week, Petey.
I almost guarantee you, like when you go from top 8 to top 28, it's like a 5-point difference.
Can't
it's
wait.
gonna be
Can't wait to see how Fergie does.
I can't either.
Fergalicious dip.
Wait.
Outside of that, you're not starting any
Yeah,
Cowboys.
yeah. That's Nope.
CD Lamb and Fergie.
CeeDee Lamb, that's it.
And Dowdle.
No, C-Day Lamb and Rico, and I'm done.
Rico's a stretch.
Fergalicious definition.
I don't know if he is. They're not going to be able to pass
He's not
the
going to
ball.
run. They're going to be playing
He's
from
going to
behind.
run every.
Dink and dunk.
I don't think they have a choice. Just check downs, then screens to Rico, dude. They can't throw deep balls. They're going to be picks every 10 minutes.
Throw fat Zeke in there.
Oh, my God. He's going to fumble immediately.
So let's take a step back. Let's do last week's picks, because I think Jimmy liked to avoid this.
I had a bad week.
Jimmy went 5-9 last week.
I had my first bad week.
I went 7-7.
Which wasn't even that bad.
In Norway.
We all had bad week.
And Eric went 6-8.
Yeah.
So that brings our total records to me and Jimmy are officially tied, 90 and 61, both of us. I'm coming for that top spot. Eric's 86 and 65. Kevin is dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's awful. Kevin, you suck.
Yep.
Did he even edit the videos?
Dude, he mislabeled so many titles. Like it was Peteys Picks, and it was going over the games, like the recaps.
Oh my God! Did anybody fix it?
No.
Oh my God!
I could try to fix it. I was in
Norway.
I don't know. I was in Norway.
Oh yeah, you're not. You have an excuse. You were in beautiful Viking land. All right. Actually, that was Eric's. I guess that's all we got.
Yep.
We went through. We hit our normal time. No matter what we do, it doesn't matter. So I hope everybody enjoyed. If you guys got nothing left, I'm gonna let everybody go. See you next week. I hope you guys all have fun this week. Try not to kill each other because it is getting violent out there towards the end of the season for sure. So hopefully everybody has a great week. Have some fun, drink some beer, watch some football, win some money. We'll catch you next week. As always, see you later.
Good luck, Fergie owners.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the Banter Blitz Podcast. Tune in next week for more nonsense.